So guys, it's important to stay in stealth mode, okay? So no running off and just starting trouble right away. Right, Wrecker? Yes.
All right, all right. I will. I promise.
And I will too. Whatever.
Whatever. You're fresh, Tech. My gosh. So, welcome back, guys. We're going to be watching more of the Clone Wars today. We are on Season 7, Episode 3. This one's called On the Wings of Keeradaks. So, I think that's what those dragon-like creatures were called. And that would be kind of cool if they can... How to Train Your Dragon, you know? Like, if they can actually ride those creatures, you know?
Yeah.
So, I love your glasses, Mom.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot.
Can you see well?
These are great.
No, different colors I can see.
It looks like 3D glasses.
That looks fun.
I didn't remember where those came from, but I really think they're a Taco Bell toy from a long time ago.
They are. I have no idea.
I really think so. It's so funny what we keep because those have been at your house forever, right?
Yes, they have been.
And I think they were in the basement because you have a lot of storage down there.
Oh my God.
It's so great. I love it. So I have Anakin with me today in my cool shirt of the clones because I love them and Rex is amazing. And Echo's back. Woo!
Echo is back.
Yes.
And she recognized Rex, and Rex was right. And Anakin followed him, and now he can know that, yes, it was the right path to take.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm so happy too.
I'm so happy too. Hopefully Echo will survive this. I mean, to give him limbs and everything like we talked about last time, I'm kind of like, well, why would they even care to do that if they just wanted his brain, you know? So maybe they had more purpose for him. But anyways, hopefully he can function where they can carry him out of there and he can maybe walk a little bit. But he was, I don't know, in bad shape, so... Either way, he has limbs and he can,
but part of him was still there. I mean, he knew Rex. That's huge. They didn't, take over everything of him.
So bad for him.
I know. The poor guy.
They go through so much. Like they're so loyal, to the Republic, and they just it's just awful. I mean, they care. Some Jedi or most Jedi hopefully care for the clones, but they still see them as property, and for them to go through all this and then be misused by the other side just sucks, It
does.
That's for sure.
And the Bad Batch, I'm sure, is going to apologize to Rex for, thinking that he wasn't alive and they were they didn't want to do the whole mission. But Tech was on it.
He was good with
kept
Rex.
following through.
So that was good.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So shall we get into this episode, ladies?
Yes.
I like this arc. It's good. All right, 7:03. And Kim, it's up to you if you want to keep the bandana. It's up to you. Survival is one step on the path to living.
After a harrowing encounter with the natives, only to find themselves surrounded by Wat Tambor's forces.
Oh my God, I was going to make a joke last episode about that. Because it's the same voice, but they weren't like, oh no, and complaining before they die. The other ones. But now that one kind of did.
Very disoriented. Doesn't even remember how he got here.
Oh my God.
He's so white. Ash.
Yes.
It's gonna get more difficult to get out of here.
Gosh, how many are there?
Excellent.
Jack, how much longer?
Not yet. I need more time.
Send in the Decimator.
The Decimator?
Oh my God.
No way!
We can unplug him now.
Oh, he just turns around for him.
His spine.
The Matrix.
Oh.
God.
Echo. Poor Echo. Whoa.
It's a touching reunion, guys, but we need to get out of here now.
There's an exhaust vent.
All right, good. Okay.
That should get it open.
Oh, it's so cool. So what does he have on?
Excellent.
They gave him a good arm. Alley-oop.
What are you doing?
Nice.
Heads up would have been nice.
How's Wrecker gonna get up there?
That would have been nice.
I've got this.
Running start. Get him. The lightning's around him.
Hurry up.
He's trying to get
He's
me.
going to get me.
No organic targets were detected, sir.
Oh, no.
Boom.
Whoops.
Oh, good. Got you too.
That's
Haha.
why. Oh no.
They took it. Techno-Union property.
This
took
ventilation
it.
corridor acts as a cooling system for all the computers in the facility.
How did you know it was up here, Echo?
You mean you can find us a safe way out of here? Well, there is a way. But you're not gonna like it.
Of course.
Oh,
Is it even
my.
considered a bridge at this point?
Oh boy.
Let's see Wrecker how he is.
I was
those
thinking
things.
about Wrecker, yeah, that's for sure.
And then
God.
Wrecker's
Imagine
going to be the
across
worst
that.
because he doesn't like heights.
Oh, I
He's
know
gonna
that.
freak out.
Oh, yes, look at him. Ooh.
That's fine.
Oh, he's all
Yeah,
floppy.
don't
Look at
stop.
him.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
really wobbly.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Just crawl, just
Oh,
crawl.
God. Get down. Yes. Crawl.
Oh, no.
Oh, of course.
Ah.
Oh,
Crap.
oh my God.
Oh, look at Wrecker still go.
Hold those flying creatures to us.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Good away.
All right, Tech.
Whoa.
Oh, Echo's amazing.
Okay, he
jumps
just goes
next.
right for it.
it.
And they can freaking fly. Are you
Oh,
kidding
come
me?
Oh my
on.
God, no. Leave that.
Adapted to this world. Or made for it.
We have to shake those droids. How you holding up, Echo? Never better, sir.
My goodness, he's doing good.
Yeah, he is.
Excellent.
So they might be more respected too because they rode those. Or
Their
not.
leader is impressed we tamed the Keeradaks.
So you brought the war
Ooh.
to them. They didn't
So
want
much
that.
so they
no,
followed.
they don't want that.
We have broken our word. We have brought the war to his village.
You're right. They took away his freedom, his humanity. They tried to turn him into a machine. The Techno-Union claims it's neutral.
I see forces coming. More than we can handle alone.
Uh-oh. Hopefully they don't doom them.
Take the reinforcements and bring back my experiments.
Oh, jeez.
Gotta get Echo out of
Correct.
there.
How convenient. He's good at that.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna get scared. Nice.
I'll get this thing. Oh man,
Whoa!
so destructive.
Jeez.
Oh my god, they get bigger.
Hunter, Wrecker, you're with me.
Still showing off, huh, General?
You know me, Echo.
Yeah. Eyes.
That seemed to work. How do we get up there? No, no. No, 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 not again!
I'm gonna throw him again! Oh my god!
Excellent.
Rock.
Watch out!
Oh, oh, oh,
Grab!
Stop it.
oh, oh.
Yay!
Impressive. Run away.
It's hard to compete with a Jedi.
It's good teamwork though.
The attack
It was.
has failed.
We must find a way to recoup on our investment.
Yeah, you guys are in big trouble.
He said the Jedi will always have an ally here on Skako Minor.
Just sorry it took so long. Hopefully it's gonna be just like old times.
I don't know. Poor guy.
Oh,
Oh.
poor Echo. Wow.
He is so amazing.
Yeah, he is. My gosh.
Still being
So
able to
brave.
smile.
Oh, wow.
And him just reacting right away. Like, he's just one of the guys, you know?
Oh,
and
he
even
sure did. He got
suffering.
right into it.
Yeah, like, he was the second one to jump. You know?
Yeah, he
things.
knew right away how to get out of that room as soon as they disconnected him from the wires. He knew, you know, an escape route and to jump. Right. Yeah, he was just brave through and through. Like,
I love that.
Was. My gosh.
Yeah, and it was a great weakness, too, for the enemy because now he had the knowledge of that whole area. So they had his knowledge and vice versa. So that was really good to actually know the whole terrain and how to get out. But, man, being on that pipe way up high, that was so scary.
That was something, yeah.
And even with the title of this episode, we knew that it was like dragon creatures were going to come in handy. But, you know, we're like, oh, well, how? Well, that would make perfect sense. I didn't even think there. I was like, oh, God. And getting trapped on both sides where they couldn't escape.
It was perfect, because they were fighting them on both sides, like you said. And that, like, there was no other way. That's right. You jump, you're going to die.
So I thought Wrecker was going to fall off, too.
Yeah, that was my biggest fear. I thought he was going to be the problem. And I understand, like, heights are really scary. And he kept talking about it. So I thought it was going to be, like, foreshadowing this part. So I was like, oh, crap, he's going to pull people down with him or something. But he was amazing, too, because he actually jumped after his friend, even scared, you know, like he jumped to save him. Thank God he did. And he was hanging out, and he was still kind of joking, being like, just hang in here. So he's just amazing. So I'm glad it wasn't predictable in that sense. Like, I thought he was going to be the main issue walking across there. But no, in a major battle, I didn't expect. So that was awesome that Tech really helped out there to know exactly what to do. He's always so many steps ahead, and they all have a huge talent that really helped them come together as a team, you know? Like, they all have their strengths to work with each other, and Tech just was always so far ahead, and he's like, okay,
he's above and beyond everybody,
sure
I think.
Yeah,
because everyone does very well, but
I'm trying to like think like they were all important, but like he totally was right there all the time.
Yeah, in this aspect, I'm sure Hunter has his strengths and Crosshair. They all do. Yeah,
they all do, and them taking out a lot of the droids before, you know, like that was a huge deal to kind of like, you know, stall for a bit. But and then we have Wrecker throwing people up.
I know. And he helped the natives with those big walkers. I mean, he held on to one. Like, he could have been crushed. Any other one would have been crushed. He was so strong.
Right. We know he's really strong, but he's still a human to a certain extent. And to see that he can hold back a walker, like how heavy, how many tons is that thing? And it's stepping down is pressing more, you know, weight onto you. So for him to actually push back was very impressive to see.
Gosh, yes.
You know, like how his mutation is extremely advanced, you know. But yeah, so they worked really well together. I feel so bad for Echo because even though we saw him briefly last time, like we really saw in detail what they did to him. And even all over his head, his spine, like everywhere. It was just awful.
He has so many strengths being a Regs. I mean, they're regular clones, but he almost seemed at the end there, I don't know if he seemed like he's trying to convince himself that it's going to be just like old times, but he knows it's not going to be. He knows he's, you know, very compromised, but, you know, with a little help from Rex and the others, you know, a little boost of confidence, he might be even stronger.
Yeah,
you know, going forward. You never know.
Yeah.
I really hope so because I'm glad he had some color in this episode and he was actually fighting. I mean, you're all trying to survive at this point. You have this huge army attacking you, but for him to be right there with a weapon, just shooting right back in it, you know, not just like I'm a victim and I'm weak. Like he's just full on. I know he doesn't feel well. He joked about having a headache. I'm sure it's worse than that after what he went through. I think the same thing at the end where he is so strong and he uses humor to get through it. But I think he knows that it won't be the same. Like Rex is trying to be positive, but he probably thinks the same thing, and he's just like, he wants it to be the same. I'm hoping that they can do something for him and get those knobs off him and like close up any weird holes.
Yes, because they're all down his spine too.
Yeah, so I was like, that poor guy. Yeah, and then even in the front too, in his chest, and he's so skinny. Like they're only feeding him nutrients just to live, I guess, and that's it. Like to see all his ribs, his stomach caved in, and
He's
again,
daunting looking.
Yeah.
Daunting.
So I'm hoping that, you know, with the clones helping him and everyone else hopefully helping him, that they can like at least fix him up a little bit until he's comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, get his strength back even more.
Yeah, feed him. I mean, they're going to feed him. That's one big thing you got to do.
Clothes.
Big time.
Yeah,
so,
medic.
I'm hoping he'll be fine and he'll be able, I don't know if he'll still be a soldier. I mean, that's what they're there for, but he already did his service and he went through a whole lot, so hopefully he can actually be retired. I know he probably won't. He'll probably want to stay with Rex and
I'm sure there's
with him.
Plenty of jobs he can do, tech-wise, maybe, you know, intel, you never know.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because going back to his limbs, I mean, why would they make him that kind of arm so that way he could infiltrate the system and unlock the doors and stuff inside that area, you know, like he had some kind of screwdriver thing on his arm.
And it was a techno planet. It was a techno area,
so why would
they
give
were
him
trying
weapons?
to make. They were.
That's right.
Unless they take him out of that chamber now and again and make him do things, but it was just interesting, like why he had that. And thank you guys for filling in the blanks for us. But if we do find out more later, then please don't tell us because we always like to go in fresh. But we always have a lot of questions.
Yeah, and I think that leader, that admiral of the, you know, that was doing this to Echo, I think he had far more plans for him naturally. Yeah. But he said years of experimental on him. He kept calling him the experiment. So that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I know. So how long has it actually been? And now they're upset because that was all, you know, expenses. That was something that they were doing for the separatists, and now it's all screwed up. And they kept calling him, you know, like he's merchandise, like he's
he's
property.
An experiment.
Yes.
You know, they kept saying it at first, even clone, but they kept saying it the whole time. And I was like, man, you know. So I like how they said we're not going to say anything now until we can get this under control, because if they tell the separatists now, it's going to be really bad, most likely.
Right?
I think so.
Like they're very afraid. Like they're not going to. They're going to lose their funding. They're going to lose everything. He might even lose, you know, be demoted or killed.
Who knows? I know that's usually the case that we see, but a lot of times they don't really know that. And try to push their luck until it's too late. But. Man, so anyways, we're thinking the best of Echo. I hope everything works out. And watching the Bad Batch again is amazing. Like, they're really good fighters and work really well together.
Yes, they are. They're a great team.
Yeah, and Anakin, love him. Like, he's so good being a Jedi. And, you know, even Rex joking, say like, Echo joking and say like, you're going to do something really epic again or something to show off. And he's like, you know me. And he jumps off. Like, that was awesome to see. And he took out that walker, no problem. I mean, he needed help, but he did really well disabling it and cutting off the barrels of the guns, and hopefully that would help, because it seems like when you cut them off, they malfunction. And then the eyes were important, so Rex was getting that. So they all worked together to bring them
did. And Hunter was great. I love that blade he has. That
glowy blade.
Yes.
It is pretty cool. So seeing them doing their own like cool action scene was pretty nice too, to really see them individually, you know, and what they're capable of. So that was fun. Yeah, major battle. I didn't expect to see a major battle in this one, so I was like, holy crap. And even with the tribal people coming in and fighting and really understanding what kind of reminded me of Pandora a little bit.
It does. And I think it's just because it was a huge, they put all their eggs in this one basket. You know, they put everything into Echo, and they were doing anything they could to get him back. And no way. I'm glad the gang was not going to have it.
Yeah, and I'm glad Rex's speech really helped the natives, because that could have gone really bad, because he did bring the fight to them. And no matter what, I would think someone would be like, well, screw you, I don't care, like, you shouldn't have done this, we wanted peace. But for him to show his species, to show Echo and be like, this is what they do, they're not being neutral, they torture our own, this could happen to you. So I'm glad that was a great speech. So I'm glad that they really accepted that and was like, oh yeah, no, we can't have that happen. Like they cared enough to be like,
yeah.
oh, not being like, well, that's your problem, that's your species, we're not involved, so we're okay. Like they did care and defended. So the Republic have another ally, another species.
They do.
Yes,
Anakin
they
even
do.
loved that speech. He couldn't have said it better himself, I'm sure.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's still sad because things are going to go to crap soon, but yeah, like it's cool that they still get allies along the way.
Yes.
Man,
I know.
for the last
I like that
season, it's just
leader.
crazy.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was very understanding. He
Yes.
was a good leader because he was
That's good.
open-minded to listen to reason and all that. So that was
That's
cool.
good, yeah.
And, I
And
like
it was
the direct
sad. It
message.
was very sad when they realized that the war was coming to them and there was going to be a lot all around them, that the people were just looking at them like, what do we do? Like,
Yeah. And the more,
However,
like
yeah.
from what we've seen too, the more neutral that you stay, the more you're going to be taken over, because then you're not prepared as much because you
Right.
have your own
You're
army and stuff, but
vulnerable.
then
Yeah.
people start closing in on you. And if you don't pick a side, you know, if you stay neutral or try to keep peace, like someone's going to overpower you because you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do anything. I know nothing now, you know, and someone's going to dominate you. So we've seen that a lot on this show. And yeah, so they stood up and defended. So that was good. They lost a lot of people. It's sad, but you know, you have to defend your own in order to make a statement to push the others back.
That's
So,
right.
That was good.
Man. Yeah, I liked it. I liked
too.
it.
Yeah, very much.
So guys, don't forget that we do have links below if you want to check out our full reactions. Our videos come out on Patreon way earlier before they hit YouTube. And anything you do there really helps out our channel so we can grow more. We also have merchandise now that you guys can check out as well. That also helps us grow so we can create more videos. And love you guys.
There you go.
So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.
Bye.